Guys, check me out. I'm like a pro with my selfie stick now. I'm back at it again. I'm heading to the market at the Common. It's I tried going last week, but it was closed, but now it's back open, so I'll be there in a minute. See the roadkill over there? I think it's a rabbit. I want to get him in frame, obviously. Banner Pest Control right over here.
How you doing?
Good.
And phone number, or at least
Silent auction. Okay.
That way maybe make it
I can see it. Silent auction.
and then we have the raffle tickets over here. These are our bigger items.
Okay, so what is this raffle for exactly, if you don't mind?
Yeah, this is we're a group called Save Chelmsford Wildlife, and we are working to educate the public about the horrible use of these types of poisons that they use.
Oh.
Sure.
Oh my God, the sun is getting in the way, but bro,
I mean, there's a whole, there's a lot of big words that I can't even say, but one of them that people might be familiar with is warfarin. It's a blood thinner, and what happens is these particular poisons get taken back to the nest by the rats when they eat the bait, and they don't die for several days, which allows them to become a meal for owls and foxes.
Oh.
When they eat those poisoned rats, it gets into their bloodstream, and it causes them to have internal bleeding, and a lot of other issues that our wildlife rehabbers are finding out, and they're trying to educate the public. We're trying to ban SCARs at the state level, and so our event here is to kind of educate people, to raise money to put owl boxes up and try and get the public involved with saving our wildlife.
Awesome.
Derek,
okay.
Come and join us.
Well, as you know, this is something that's near and dear to my heart, which is why I took out all these 20s, as you can see, because I'm going to donate it right now. Yep, it's going. All these 20s are going in right now, okay?
Oh, thank
this is
you.
$100.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Oh, anytime. This is a big deal, actually.
It really is.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You bet. Yeah, this is another Bird Box donation setup. Yeah. Have some jewelry again over here. Toasters, some Delights Creations microwave bowl cozies, pot holders as well. There's one lone wine glass if you want it.
Really have some punch. Back again, huh?
Yes, I remember you from 2 weeks ago.
Was it 2 weeks ago? I remember you, but I didn't remember when. I'm here every Saturday, so.
Oh, actually, you know what? I was here last Saturday. I think they might have closed up shop early.
Yeah, 4th of July.
Oh,
we weren't here.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
It was Juneteenth you were here.
Oh, that's right, and I saw those speakers.
So that was
okay.
2 weeks ago.
Yes.
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
We have the same handcrafted stuff as last time. That's cool.
Some have changed because they've sold, but
awesome. Oh my goodness.
Oftentimes there'll be a repeat.
Okay, awesome. Cutting board cleaning maintenance. That's cool.
Perfect for any gift occasion.
Right. Did I ask you how long you've been doing this?
I've been doing woodworking 50 years.
Wow, 50 years. That's cool. That's a long time.
I was a teenager.
Awesome.
So, long time ago.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We have some zucchini.
Yeah,
we have summer squash.
Pickled cucumbers.
Pickled cucumbers, blueberries, onions. What are those? Shallots or onions?
Onions.
Okay, onion. Okay. We have plants. We have more stuff over here. Tomatoes, tomatoes. Beets, I'm sorry. Okay. What kind are these? Red potatoes, yep. You can tell because they're red. And there's broccoli, okay. I'm just gonna do the same thing, and I'm just gonna go through everything. So it's t-shirts, purses, and the doggy bags. Uh-oh.
And I hate the camera.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Okay, well, we're just gonna not get her in the film. We're gonna do this. Just get everything. And we have some handmade jewelry over there, some necklaces. Don't watch out, you're one of my main focuses. Purses. You got some of these things, I don't know.
Yeah, they just, is the owl?
Insane, dude. Insane.
Maybe they're our neighbors.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah, that's okay. There's a statue.
And my,
Really?
what's that?
How's it look? Is it a good day? Does a good job?
Oh, it spins.
All matters.
Mom, can you hand me this?
One more time? Okay.
To understand where people want to walk and bike, we work with our metropolitan planning
Oh.
organization to pass through federal funds for roadway improvements. And this will help us to understand where we should make sure that we're prioritizing the inclusion of bike lanes and sidewalks.
Right.
Interested in your input.
All right. That's a good idea. I think we do need more bike lanes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just get that.
QR code.
Okay, well, I'll do that later. I'm recording right now, but I will
Okay.
definitely give that a scan
Great.
and do what I can.
All right, thank you. And
You
share
bet.
it with a friend if you can.
Oh, absolutely.
All
Yep.
right, watch your head there.
Yeah, that's the second time I hit myself. There's the Boston Bomber's wife again. We got some clothing right here. That's pretty cool. We got some more jewelry. Some necklaces. That's pretty cool. I gotta get some of this. Some of the bubbles going.
Yeah.
It's been a hot time.
Here we go. Oh, look.
When
And we got some over
Dad
here.
decided where he was going and he was they, them. It started back then, so.
Oh, gosh.
Did you get that big one?
Plural pronoun thing, but that's a whole nother.
Yeah, same.
It'd be crazy when Josh would be like, they said, you know, they did this, they did that. Hey, what are we talking about? And then he'd be like, oh yeah. I'm like, well, then just use his name. You know, just like, whatever. Like, don't use pronoun then. Because you can't just make a full pronoun out of this. I'm like, say A and M then. Make new ones. I don't know. That'd be fine. New pronouns for everyone. Right? Drop the TH.
It's National Invent a Pronoun Day. Yay! Can I do that? Can I get the bubbles? I don't know. I think the sun is like... No, I got him. Alright. We got some... Oh my god. Oh, no. That's car music. So we got some stuffed animals, it looks like. Loaf cats. One already. I don't know. It was definitely more interesting a couple weeks ago. We had live music. And I guess it was my first time officially here. So I don't know. I guess, you know, I don't know. It's boring, dude. Where's the live music? Where's the dancing? Where's anything? I mean, the most exciting thing that happened was arguably me donating the $100. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I lied. The most exciting thing, yeah. Inside? Let's look inside the birdhouse. Wow, it looks like a birdhouse. I mean, it looks like an owl house. I'm sorry. Let's check out the garden. It looks the same as last time. Oh. It looks the same as last time, right? Some yellow, some pink, an American flag. Yeah, it looks like a garden. Unbelievable. Let's do it. Let's just get a wide shot of everything. Hopefully that was good. Can I just say one thing? Of all the tables that discussion happened, I did not think it would be the table with the purple-haired person that they're sick and tired of pronouns. I did not expect that coming. I apologize, but not really. Look at this. I had no idea about all these signatures that were on it. There we go.
Yeah, but I've heard him anyway. Sometimes, at certain times of year.
Yeah, what I've been doing, I've been giving the stickers to one Facebook page.
So if you didn't know, they were taking like pieces of paper and like scribbling it or like drawing where the lines are supposed to be. So it looks like, so they're drawing like dinosaurs and whatever, and they're drawing these things with the shape already, you know, done. Peanuts.
Best for Miss Nibby. People have been asking, so I better make sure I let them know that your books have arrived.
I said 1:30. What time is it now? Am I
1:21.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna give
12
it like
minutes.
5 more minutes maybe, and I'll at least get started. First the buffet. See how long she'll tolerate being here.
Well, you can't see her.
It's hot when you're a princess.
It is. I know. All right.
Hey,
Yeah.
is that a beaver?
Yeah.
No way.
What'd you think was in there?
I
Probably
don't
not
know.
a beaver. I guess.
All right, back to the food.
Thanks for being. I wish
Beautiful day too.
there was more. I wonder if we turn it around this way so they can stay in the shade. Guys don't know this is Nibby is a beaver.
Nibby the beaver.
Yeah.
Okay.
You really?
Raw extra.
All right. Wow. Got to be at least 30 pounds.
She's 40.
40 pounds. Okay.
So that's what surprises a lot of people is that people don't realize how big beavers are.
Yeah.
So Nibby's about 40 pounds, but that's actually pretty average. They're usually around 40 to 60 pounds.
Oh.
So they actually will
Wait,
even
wait.
get bigger than her.
Another one. A little beaver.
Groundhog.
Oh, groundhog. Okay.
Can I get you to stand a little bit further? Which means that they only eat veggies and fruits and stuff. They don't eat any meat. So no beaver's ever gonna try to eat you. That being said, if you look kind of, she's got some
I could take him
seriously
anyway if he
large
tried.
teeth. They're like that big, just the top ones. And her teeth actually go way back in her skull and way back here. They continuously grow her whole life, okay? So that way when she's chewing down trees and stuff like that, they just continue to grow in case she, you know, files them down or if she ever breaks one, because they really need their teeth, because what do beavers do all day? What do they make?
They make dams.
That's right, they make dams. So it's very important that they be able to chew trees and stuff to be able to make their dams.
I love all of that food.
You're really hungry, huh, honey? Where are your parents? You poor thing. So a lot of people don't know why beavers build dams. Does anybody have an idea as to why it's so important for them to build dams? Go ahead.
So they can block the water.
That's right, so that they can block water. They love blocking the water because the more water there is, the safer they are. I'm gonna move this. She's getting some ideas. I don't know where all my people are. Nope,
Oh no! Don't, you have so much to live for.
So you see her feet?
Yeah.
Got flippers at the back, so that's so she can swim.
Webbed feet?
And yep, so beavers are really good at swimming. They're much better at swimming than they are at walking. They're kind of slow dinosaurs when they're walking. But when they're in the water, they're super fast. They can hold their breath for 18 minutes underwater if they want.
Whoa.
Yeah. So they love having a lot of water. So they build these dams so that they have a lot more water, because the higher the water, the safer the beaver. Now they do it for selfish reasons, but coincidentally, it actually helps a lot of animals, okay? There's a lot of birds that need water, that rely on them, a lot of semi-aquatic birds that rely on beavers. Muskrats rely on beavers, and even otters will take advantage of beaver lodges. Usually she's all about the table. But we don't usually do these outside.
That little, he really wants.
I know he wants to come out. So
Oh, does he? You want to give him some kale if he's...
Yeah.
Do their teeth always like file down naturally, or especially wild?
So yeah, but she's got plenty to chew on.
Do you ever sometimes emergency like
Hers we haven't, because she is constantly chewing on stuff, so she's been filing down her own. But some fell down, and it's crazy. You have to use like a Dremel, and really, it's so thick. Their teeth are actually orange. For the same reason that your blood's red, their teeth are orange, because they're fortified with iron. And that's what helps them to be able to actually be strong enough to chew through trees. So if you were to try and chew through a tree, there's a good chance your tooth would break.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying
A trip to
try
the
that.
dentist.
Yeah, it would definitely be a dentist trip. So you see this massive tail that she has?
Uh-huh.
So that is how she's able to swim. It helps her to steer when she's swimming. It also warns other beavers.
Imagine
if
being
there's
slapped by
predators.
that.
So if she's scared, she'll slap the water to let other beavers know that there might be danger.
Oh.
So their tails are pretty important.
Wow.
They're really hard, kind of like leather. And they also store a lot of fat in there. Like Nibby's got a really fat tail.
Yeah.
Their fur, you know how shiny her fur is?
Yeah.
They have little glands actually all over their body, and they're constantly grooming. I'm gonna have to ask you to step back.
Again.
So what they do is they're constantly grooming, and you'll see her, she'll move her front legs, and she'll rub her back and all over herself. And what she's doing is she's spreading that oil all over her body. She likes back rubs too, and yucca. So when she's spreading that oil all over her body, she's actually making herself waterproof, which is really important for them, because in the wintertime, they don't want to get soaking wet when they go out in the water, right? Because then they'll get super cold. So her fur's really shiny because it's pretty waterproof.
There we go.
What else should you know? Their eyes are very small. They don't have the best sense of sight, actually. They don't rely as much on their eyes as they do their hearing. When Nibby was really little, sometimes I would take her for walks, and she wouldn't be able to see me sometimes, but if I called her, she'd come running. I'm surprised you're not eating, baby girl. That must be what it is, because usually she's she's so heavy. I used to be able to hold her for a long time, but now it's like, I gotta start working out, huh? That a lot of people have with beavers is because they like water so much and they raise the water. Sometimes if they're living near people, they cause flooding. Okay? Nobody wants their house to be flooded. Nobody wants their roads to be flooded. And so people don't know what to do when that happens. Sometimes they'll have the beavers removed, but that's not good for the beavers because relocating is illegal. So what we suggest is there's ways to live. We're not asking that people have their homes flooded by any means, but there's things called beaver deceivers. It's cool words, they rhyme, easy to remember. And there's a gentleman in Massachusetts that invented them actually. His name is Mike Callahan. And these beaver deceivers will take water from the middle of their pond and he'll put it in a tube and it'll go under their dam, okay?
Oh,
so they're
my
not
God.
hearing the water, okay? The water's coming from way over here and they're not hearing it. Thought you were gonna eat it for sure, as much as you've been talking about it. I'm proud of you. So I might give her some time in her. Maybe I'll take out Stanley for a minute. Which she's in the shade, and she had a nice swim. Maybe at least get her started on her nap. She's kind of just distracted. But if I get this, I was saying about beaver deceivers. So what they do, people don't have to deal with flooding. Because what happens is a perfect area, and other beavers will be like, "Oh, this is awesome! No one found this really cool spot yet." And another thing is, beavers are super family-oriented. So if you're stealing a beaver, you're breaking up a family. Mom and dad stay together forever. Okay. Nobody wants to listen to me today. This is Stanley. He's a groundhog. You see some kids? Sorry. And he's gonna mess around with the snacks. So cute. Now, how many people have a groundhog living under their shed? Because I feel like every time I see it, like all of us, right? I too have one. Every time I see it, I'm like, did Stanley get loose? Stanley's been with us for like 3 years now, and he came to us as a baby. He was an orphan, and we had planned on releasing him. He was in with other groundhogs, but Stanley started having seizures. He's actually epileptic. So he has to have medications 3 times a day to keep him from seizuring. He loves the medicine. It's marshmallow, banana flavored. So that's 3 times a day. And because he has this health issue, we actually don't let him hibernate. So some people are like, how do you not let it hibernate? Well, we can control his environment, and the environment is what tells groundhogs it's time to go to sleep. So as long as there's plentiful food, and as long as the temperatures are nice and warm, his body won't really kick in. Now, he will sleep deeper, you know, but he won't actually go into hibernation.
Will that cause a difference in his lifespan? He doesn't get his sleep in the winter?
No, actually, no. As long as the reason why they go into hibernation, the wild ones, is they would absolutely, there's no food for them, right? But for him, it doesn't affect their lifespan. From others that have had them for much longer than I have, they tend to actually do better in captivity because there's less predators. So when they do go into hibernation, though, it's really incredible. Like their heart rate will drop, their respiratory rate will drop, their temperature will go from 99 degrees, which is really close. We're at 98.7, so his temperature right now would be 99 degrees, maybe a degree higher. It will drop down to as low as 37 degrees when they're in hibernation, which is like the temperature of the meat in a lot of people's fridges, you know? So if you think about that, to actually go through that and then live through, it's pretty incredible. Yes, ma'am. He loves kale. Kale is his favorite.
And he just looked at me and said,
Some people think you can't get chunky off salads, but groundhogs prove that is wrong. It is still possible. Groundhogs at this time, spring and summer, they're really trying to pack on the pounds. It's very important to them because they're about to go months and months without eating. So it's very important that they pack on as much weight as they can. So maybe that will help us to forgive them a little bit for getting into our gardens. A lot of people that try to protect their gardens don't realize that even though they are called groundhogs, they climb very well. Very well. And the enclosures that I have for them, they'll climb all the way up 8-10 feet. They're just like fat squirrels, okay? So they absolutely do climb. If you're trying to protect your garden, you're gonna wanna go under and over. They will find a way, if at all possible. So they'll make their holes, and they'll be 30 feet long a lot of times. And there's usually multiple entrances and exits in their holes, and a mom will have her babies way down in that hole so they stay safe. And the babies instinctually know when winter comes, usually October, November, they'll start digging down below the frost line, and it's very important they dig down below the frost line or they won't make it through the winter. But instinctually they just know. Mom never tells them they have to do that, but instinctually they know they're supposed to.
How's Stanley's eyesight?
How's Stanley what?
How's his eyesight?
His eyesight's pretty good.
He's not hungry.
Yeah.
The salad's already gone out there.
There's extra for him, hon. Don't worry. I don't let them run out. He clearly does not go hungry, huh, buddy? He loves to eat. That's like all he thinks about from the moment he wakes up. You're right. We were out of kale. That was the problem. So groundhogs upset people when they get into their gardens, and beavers upset people when they flood things. But they're going to be here no matter what we do, and no matter how many we get rid of, more will come. So if we learn how to do simple things to live with them, that's the better solution. Then we're not going to deal with it every time, because we're not going to relocate every groundhog in all of Chelmsford. I'll keep putting them back, trust me. But yeah, this is Stanley. He's 3. This is as big as he'll get. A lot of people think that they're beavers. I get calls all the time for beavers that end up being groundhogs. The tail is the giveaway.
This Nibby.
This is Stanley. I'm about to bring Nibby out again. She was getting a little sassy. And you know what we could do? We could probably just put, if you want to try Stanley over here, I could try to bring out Nibby again. Since he's being so good. Yeah, across the floor. She didn't hurt him, but
I remember that video.
she's so much bigger than he is.
Yeah, she is.
Show me. Let me try this again.
Hey, Nibby.
Now, beavers, I would say, of all the animals that I take care of, they're the most hard-headed animals. The most hard-headed of all of them. When Nibby was a baby, I didn't think she would make it because I was offering her a bottle, and she refused to take it for days.
It's big.
5 days into it, I called a beaver expert, and she'd rehabbed so many beavers, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? Like, she's gonna die. She's not drinking. She's not eating. And she said, I know what the problem is. I'm like, what? Please tell me. She said, the problem is it's your idea. She doesn't want it because it's your idea. And I was like, I think you've lost your mind, because I'm pretty sure she's not going to starve to death because it's my idea. And she laughed and laughed, and she said, you don't know beavers. So she told me what to do. She told me to make it not my idea and make Nibby think it was her idea. So her advice was to put the bottle on the ground and walk away from it. And I did, and at this point in time, I started questioning my life choices and what my life had amounted to as I sat here waiting for this 1 pound baby beaver to put me in my place. And she walked up to the bottle right away, and I was like, oh my God, maybe it's gonna happen. But then she looked at me, looked at the bottle, turned her nose up and walked away. And I was like, go figure. And when I didn't chase her, she turned back around and looked at me like, what's going on? You're not forcing this issue? So she walked back over to it, and I was like, oh my God. And then she snuffed her nose at it and walked away again. But she really wanted to make sure I saw her. The third time, when she realized I really wasn't going to push the issue, she went up to the bottle, grabbed it with her front paws, and sucked it all the way down.
Oh my gosh.
It had to be her idea.
Yeah.
And ever since that day, everything has had to be Nibby's idea.
She's got a good life.
She is a diva.
She's got a great life with you.
So when we're raising them, one really important thing is to try, because like right now her idea is she does not want to be on this table.
Right.
So we actually had another beaver transferred when Nibby was a baby. We had it transferred from Rhode Island because Nibby was the only beaver in all of New England that was orphaned and in care at the time, and she needed a buddy. We don't want them to get too used to people. So for 6 months, there were no other beavers in all of New England that were getting care. No babies anyway. We transferred one from Rhode Island, and I was so excited. I drove 2 hours straight there when I heard about it. I got approval from both states to bring the animal across states. And I envisioned in my mind this beautiful scenario where I bring Nibby, this best friend, and these two orphans go frolicking into the sun together.
Hamsters.
Okay, thank you.
Banana.
There we go. Now she's happy.
No.
That's just like it. Banana.
So I get home and I introduce them. I got the camera ready to capture this heartwarming moment. And what did Nibby say? Nope. This isn't my idea. I don't recall requesting a friend. So we tried and tried for months, trying to put them in different areas, maybe a place that she wasn't like protective of. We tried literally holding her with the other beaver beside each other and just giving them a minute to smell each other. Now the other beaver really wanted to be friends with Nibby, but Nibby was like, absolutely not. So 3 months later, we just had to give up on it, and Nibby decided that she's a person. So that's why she's still here today. But Nibby has tons of followers. A lot of people have loved watching her because even though Nibby never saw her parents build a dam, just like groundhogs never see their parents hibernate, instinctually these animals know. Like Nibby, when she gets sticks, she will absolutely try and build a dam. In fact, when I was trying to get her to be friends with that other beaver, one day when I took that other beaver out of the room, Nibby quickly started grabbing all the sticks and putting them in the doorway so the beaver couldn't come back. That's the best video ever. Yeah, running and hopping and moving so fast. Anything she could do. It was pretty funny. But she does try to build dams and things. She does try to chew on wood and stuff like that. All my baseboard and door frames are proof. But even like Stanley, like if we let him hibernate, he would. If you think about it, if I said I'll give you $1 million, you can buy whatever you want on Google. I want you to build a bird's nest, the way that a bird does it. It would take you certainly wouldn't do it the first try. And even if you did get the best skills and tools and write everything, it probably looked pretty horrendous. But birds, with their beaks alone and instinct driving them, will create these gorgeous nests that we couldn't replicate if we tried. Right. That's instinct. It's incredible. And wildlife rehabbers rely on instinct so much with these animals because I'm not about to take down a tree with my teeth to show her how to beaver. So the only issue with her was just trying to find her a friend, and it took too long. So she had made up her mind, and just like she's making up her mind now. Now I was thinking about letting her walk a little. What do you guys think? Should I?
Yeah.
So we've opened up the space. No one's got dogs loose around here, right? We walk straight. Maybe. Look at the way she walks straight. She will.
Yeah, there we go.
She has a very particular way.
Beautiful.
Oh no. Come on. All right, well, she had to be picked up again, but she was walking.
Walk around.
She's like, oh man, I got caught.
She's so beautiful. We're passing the hot potato. You want to hold her? You go to the gym all the time. This is my son. Grab her tail.
No, you're good.
Put your arm under there and then grab her tail. Yeah, she's like, you're not my mother. This is my son, Christian. He's known her since she weighed 1 pound.
Oh, wow. Hi, Christian.
So, they're absolutely adorable. They are the largest rodents in all of America. Wow. So the only thing bigger than them is the capybara, but we don't have those up here unless you're in zoos.
Capybara!
Yeah, my daughter's crazy about them too.
Yeah, I actually have a counselor that there's
No
a
one
little
cares.
funny background, and kids started calling him Mr. Capybara.
Yeah.
She always looks like she's smiling too.
She does, yeah.
She's timing out pretty quickly though, so I'm probably gonna.
I'd smile more if you let me walk around.
Right.
I think she's smiling because everybody's struggling.
Yeah. She's just set in her ways. She's like typically. That's important to know because sometimes people will think that they have a disease or something if they're slobbering, but when beavers get excited, they'll do that. But you never.
Web feet.
Pretty cool, huh?
They're like a platypus.
Yeah, they actually have. You see this toe right here?
I
How there's two toes, two toenails together?
Yeah.
That's how she brushes herself.
Oh,
Yeah. That's how they brush. That's how they brush themselves.
amazing.
Activity would be like 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah, she's a commitment, and if she keeps gaining weight like she is, I don't know.
How old is she now?
She's 3.
Look at that. It's got a lot of pictures.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. I'm gonna, yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna put her back on the table and give her one more chance to see if she'll eat. They'll live about 30 years in captivity. In the wild, they might live 10, just depending on what, you know, their biggest predator really is people. Sometimes coyotes or bobcats, but they don't have a ton of predators. They will fight with other beavers, though. They're very territorial. I try to get where she can't reach, like right back here, she'll get a lot of nuts. They usually live with families, and they'll group each other where they can't reach. And she loves it. She just loves it. Yeah, it's so beautiful. The more you brush it, the more the oils come out too. So she'll get like crazy shiny. How fast does she shrunk? I don't know how fast. That's a great question. Pretty fast. She can't walk. How much bigger does she get? Oh, good. Largest beavers was recorded at 100 pounds. I'm back. But the average beaver is like 46. There you go. So she's timing out.
Back in the cage. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my God. Okay. And Stanley's going back too.
Well, it's ratchet strap. I just can't unratchet the ratchet.
Hey, Ron.
Her being educational. So she's not releasable because she's not afraid of people. So that's an issue with her. And we've tried over the years to acclimate her to other beavers, but she refused. So legally, like rehabbing them should be 2 years. So after the 2-year mark is when we were requesting for her to be an educational animal. Now Mass Wildlife said no, and they said they were going to release her in the woods somewhere, which I was very nervous about because it was close to fall too, and beavers are planning and storing all spring and summer. Well, starting in August, but it ended up. Okay, guys, you guys step away from her cage.
Minecraft. Question? She's got a question.
Yes.
I made this drawing.
Oh,
Thank you.
no rat poison.
So you guys know about the whole rat poison thing, right?
Yeah, my teacher taught me. There's literally a sticker about it.
Yes, pest control company. There's Banner, Pest Control. Rick is my buddy. He is amazing. He is the only person I would call for pest management where you know that you're not hurting any of your local wildlife. So definitely consider giving him a call. Yes.
Why are beavers kind of so naturally?
Good question. I don't know.
Just like
Some
cats.
animals are just
Yeah.
I have 3 at home. I have
3 beavers,
cats.
huh? Oh, 3 cats. That makes way more sense.
I have 2 cats.
Cool.
I have a question.
I have 1 cat, 1 dog.
Can we
Can I
visit?
get a
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely. And there's pamphlets in there as well. I'm gonna get her back
Bless you.
inside, just because she's stressed out. Yeah. She took off. She was done with Libby's drama. For an hour. Sometimes.
Another question?
I have some.
Ask an off-topic question.
Sure.
Are all the foxes released?
Not all of them yet. We still have 6. We've released one of them. We had 7 for a long time, but
I have a question.
hold on just a second. Most of them are gonna go in the next few weeks because they've passed most of their tests. I just want them to get a little bit bigger. And then we have one mangy one we're still treating for rat poison that we're just waiting for his blood to start clotting normally again without vitamin K. So I just don't know how.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You guys released Daphne yet?
No, Daphne actually took off this week. When did she? I think it was Friday. And I had to like post on Chelmsford News about it, and then she just flew home that night. So I don't know what she was up to, what kind of trouble was caused.
All right, what was your question? What was your question?
I have that same exact. I think I have that same exact cat here in my house.
Oh,
Who, Nibby? Stanley? We let him out sometimes,
Like
just to run
Cernovich.
around the house. So he's very used to it. So, but if he was near the fire, we must have been sitting right there because I wouldn't trust him like that. I don't know.
Lefty, so imagine you were
Lefty.
sent out in the wild. You would not.
No, absolutely not. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the content.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome, dude. And there we go.
Oh no, I totally did.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Oh no. Hey, Job. She got her own vehicle.
Thank you.
Alright, well, I guess that was the speaker. She had Nibby and Stanley, one beaver, one groundhog. There was supposed to be another speaker, I think. I wasn't sure. But I don't know. I was told it was too hot for the animals, so I don't know. I think that's it. So I'm just gonna head home. It was like I had a lot of content, dude. Again, some sus things that I shouldn't have been filming, but whatever. Hey, what are you gonna do about it? That's, oh my God, look. Ah, shit, I messed it up. Okay, I messed it up. I didn't film it, but there was a rabbit and two birds that ran away. Yeah, the birds ran away too, on their feet. The birds flew away and the rabbit ran away when I was too close. So I don't know, dude. I think that's gonna do it. I'm gonna go in my car and then drive probably 3/4 of a mile and then go home. So yeah, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna clickbait this. I donated $100 to Shelter Wildlife. So yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.